Let's roll, Chris. So, are you as smart as you think you are? Yeah. So, I'm Paul. My AIM, game, and Twitter name is Solar Curve. My blog is solarcurve.com. So, we all know the people at work that think they're smarter than everybody else, and they want to tell you repeatedly how awesome they are, right? They're all about the red stapler. And we have the other people that are quietly at work kicking butt and doing all the work that needs to get done. So these gifted people, they think that they're so great and they're really good at one or two things, but really that's all they're good at. And in fact, they're actually not very good at that because they have a tendency not to check their own work. They make mistakes and they're late to meetings and don't like to do things like log their time. The learners, however, they have a different story to tell. They work really, really hard, and they're scared to death to make a mistake. They go the extra mile to double check their work. They have organized approaches to how they work. And because they're proud of what they do, they have great customer service. Now, the real game changers are the people that apply both. You may think that they're absolutely crazy at what they're working on because they're going after it, and you don't necessarily even understand it yet, but they change companies and change industry in the way we think. When I would hire people, I would look for experience and specific skills. Then after a while, I got burned enough times, I started looking for organization and attention to detail. And then I learned that customer service and personal skills go a long way to having a productive, stable business. So we've all heard this myth that technologists are smart, really. You know, they want you to think that they're smart, and it's things that we're too lazy to really understand. But I'm here to tell you, that is pretty much a lie most of the time. So it's not what you know, but how well you can Google in this day and age. And the Google is amazing, right? You can learn anything you want in the world with Google, but the problem is we don't seek to understand. We learn facts and figures, but they don't make us any more intelligent, and they don't help us. They may help us solve a problem or close a ticket, and people think we're smart because they don't understand it. But in reality, we didn't solve anything, but people see us as smart. So hey, I'm a technologist, I must be smart, right? But what happens is people see that person as smart and they get promoted. Now you have people who have no idea what they're doing, directing the work of others and hoping that they're going to make a difference or take things to the next level. The skills that got them to this level will not transcend to take their career to the next level. So what do? Well, hard work will go a long way to fixing this, right? So people come to work and they try. They meet expectations. Stop meeting expectations. Take it to the next level. Put some oomph into it. It's not sexy. It's hard work. So I applied this thinking to myself. I'm a great technologist, but I'm not a natural at business, sales, public speaking, marketing, all these other things that I've been promoted and expected to do. And I had to think, what am I going to do? Well, I had to make a decision. How am I going to take it to the next level? I'm going to work my butt off. I'm going to read books, hundreds of books. I'm going to listen to podcasts. I'm going to go to user group meetings. I'm going to pay for training out of my own pocket. Gasp. I'm going to go to Toastmasters and do all the hard things that are really hard to do that take time away from the fun, easy stuff, watching television, playing games. But it pays off. Be a student in what you do, and you'll find that anything you want to do or need to do will go to the next level. So I started thinking about this not just at work, but in my passions. What do I like to do? I love playing video games. In fact, when a game comes out, I dominate it. I make people my victims. And I love getting a new game. I'm really, really good at it. And then after a while, I'm getting my butt kicked and I just quit. I'm done with this. I don't have time. I'm too good for this. I'm over this. And the reality is that over time, my natural skills that made me one of the top started not being enough to keep me there. I just would show up and expect the results to be the same, and people would catch up. The learners would be on blogs and sharing tricks and looking on YouTube, and I would sink to the lowest and the bottom, and then that's when I was done. I'd move on to the next game. So whatever it is you want to be good at, or you need to be good at, I'm repeating this intentionally, push yourself to be a student. Read. Make yourself learn. Realize that it is hard, but you'll have correlations that are going to take yourself to the next level, and you'll be so proud of the results. Commit to being a student alive. Just because you're done with school doesn't mean you should stop learning. We are too busy watching TV and doing things and not focusing on ourselves. Malcolm Gladwell said, 10,000 hours at anything will make you an expert. What do you want to be an expert in? Have Have a good day.